Oh, hey.
Hey!
What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial. It's going to be a little smoky, obviously, and a little transition into the fall time because I feel the weather is getting cooler. It's already September, which is my month. We're just going to get on with the video, and I'm also going to film a story time / smoke sesh after this video. I'm basically just getting ready for my second video. Let's get it. Okay, so first I'm going to start out with eyes. I usually start it with the face, but this time I'm going to start with the eyes. I've been watching a lot, and I said this, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to start out with the eyes first. I want to do something a little bit more plummy because you guys know I'm always using neutrals, golds, and champagnes. And so I'm going to go in with the new palette, and I want to do something more plummy. So first color I'm gonna go with is Tickle. I'm starting out with eyes today because I've been watching, and I said this in my previous video, my previous makeup tutorial, that I have been watching a lot of pro makeup artist videos because I feel like there's always room for improvement and new techniques. Oh shit, I fucked up a little bit. And I've just been trying out some new techniques, so I'm starting out with my eyes first and just other things too. I really want to work on less cakey makeup, as in with my complexion. I want it to be a lot more skin-like, so I'm just bringing this color through the crease. Next color I'm gonna go into is Spanked. This is just a Morphe R39 brush. Okay, now with any blending brush that you have, this one is clean. I'm just gonna blend this out. So yeah, a pro makeup artist that I've been watching lately is Robert Welsh, and things that I've been focusing on as in techniques is eyeshadow, and I feel like eyeshadow is something that I really want to perfect, or just something that I really want to be good at. And complexion too, like I mentioned, I just want my application to be a lot softer, and I just want to just like not really switch up my whole entire technique, but at least take a couple of different techniques and just add it with my own type of makeup style. When I first started doing makeup, yes, I was watching YouTube tutorials and all that stuff. God damn it. YouTube tutorials, and I was self-taught. Basically, I had to buy all my material. This was when I, graduated high school, where I started doing this. I really wanted to practice. I was so interested in this because I was always into art. I was always drawing. And as it became girlier, I got more into beauty. So like when I was learning how to do makeup, yes, I was watching makeup tutorials, but also since I was already an artist, or consider myself an artist, I was playing around with different techniques, just makeup in general. Like I will follow the basics when it comes to makeup tutorials online. Yeah, I was just learning on my own. I never really had a professional sit me down and just teach me everything that they knew. And that's something that I really want to do. I really want to go to a workshop from a pro makeup artist. I just don't really know who. I did order a workshop like online. Yeah, it's a little different. I'm just gonna bring this color. This is the same color. I'm just building it up. And I noticed that I have to remind myself to hold the brush from the end, because even though I naturally have a light hand when it comes to makeup, but I feel like my application could be a whole lot better if I remind myself, even though I have a light hand, to still hold the brush from the very end if I want a beautiful blurred effect to my makeup, because your makeup can always look better. I'm gonna go in with BBDC. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. This is a Sephora 41 brush. It's considered a drawing brush. That's what it's called. Alright, the next color I'm going to dip into from the new nude palette is Tickle and Secret. So first I apply Secret and then I apply Tickle right on top of that. I mean, Tickle is the first color and then Secret is the second color that I showed you. And I'm just patting this on. Now in my Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette, obviously I'm going with my headliners. If you watch my videos, y'all know I'm obsessed with this white eyeshadow. Oh, what am I doing? I'm using the wrong brushes. And I'm dropping everything. Do you guys hear it? I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of Spanked on the crease because I lost a bit of that plummy shade. And I think I'm gonna go into Texas I'm gonna go into Texas Made in the Alyssa Edwards palette. It's just a really hot pink, and I mixed it with that plum color from the Huda Beauty palette just to give it more of a reddy vibe. I'm going to take a little bit more of my P. Louise base and we're going to cut the sides. And I'm going to just cut this side too because I did do a little bit of blending when I added the hot pink. I actually tried doing this look when I was in my last video. I was talking about how I was struggling with doing a makeup look. I just felt like it looked too much, too heavy. I felt like a clown. I didn't feel feminine. I just felt like it was just way too much and it was just all over the place. But yeah, like nothing was coming out right, and that's why I felt like I just needed to switch up my whole makeup routine or just spruce it up because I was just not feeling it. Like, filmed about 3 times and I was just not feeling the look, and then the last one I wasn't really feeling it either. But then when I looked back at the footage, I'm like, okay, I'm being a little too hard on myself. This one isn't so bad. When I was doing my makeup one day, and it was just it wasn't a video or anything, it was for me to take pictures. I didn't have the pressure of a camera being in front of me. My makeup came out spectacular. I have a picture up on my Instagram if you guys want to see. I'll put it up here if I can find it. But then when I tried to do my makeup, it was a flop. Let me do liner now. Oof. This is just the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jet Liner. Don't come from my lease. Yeah, people be asking me to do hair tutorials and I'm just like, girl, I do not know how to do hair, even though I went to beauty school, but I'm not gonna get into that. But that's bullshit. I'm gonna blend that out with a black shadow. I can't find my little tiny eyeshadow brush. I have like 2 or 3 of them. Oh my god, why did I cut the eyeshadow so soon? I'm gonna do the same to the other eye, and then we're gonna jump into skin. Finally, when we go on to foundation, my favorite part, I love complexion. So I already prepped and primed the skin. I use my Henriksen dark spot toner. I don't really like to show I don't really like to show every single thing because I don't want the videos to be too long. And if your videos are not verified, you can't upload a video more than 15 minutes. So yeah. For moisturizer, I use my Milk Vegan moisturizer. After that, I put a little bit of all-nighter setting spray. Whew, you guys, it's been so hard. I finally made up a filming schedule, and today is one of my filming days. It is Monday, but it is currently 11 in the morning. I wanted, I really want to start doing these videos earlier so that my life can just be more structured. I feel like it's all over the place, but it's okay. I'm working on it. At least, even though it's 11 a.m., at least it's still Monday, and today is a filming day. I told you what I did with my skin. I'm gonna mix my foundation with a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in number 6. I'm just gonna put about that much. I like a good amount of this in my foundation because it just makes me look so freaking. That's just been happening. Let me turn off this fan. I'm gonna use my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in 11.75. Oh my god. What the f is going on? This is not cool. Who's good with these lights? I cannot film like this. At first, when it was happening, I thought it was my Impressions vanity mirror, but before I even had it on, just the lights in my room were flickering. And then I had a scary ass dream last night that I was in a haunted house. I was so scared. I'm gonna use my my blendiful little puff from, what is this called again? FENTY Beauty. Sorry. So yeah, I'm going a little dark today because you guys already know I love me a bright under eye. I wouldn't think in like a million years that I would not be using a beauty blender after I discovered a beauty blender, because I really like this product. Like, I love how I can just swipe it and it still gives me coverage. So I like to do a light coat of foundation first so that I can see the areas that I need to add some more coverage. So I'm gonna mix a couple concealers because even my Pat McGrath MD23 is a little lighter for my darker areas. But first, I'm gonna check and see how the Lancôme looks because it is a few shades darker than me. It's in the shade 510, and I'm usually in the shade, is it like 460? That shit is blowing minds right now. So I'm gonna use the other side. Come on. This is not cool. There's always something when I'm trying to film. Always. I don't remember the last time I had the perfect filming day. What the fuck? I'm gonna whip this girl's ass. Hold on, you guys. Okay, yeah, so that was really freaking annoying. I'm gonna use a little bit of Pat McGrath concealer, MD23. I like to let this dry. I'm gonna go in with my Milk Flex Foundation in Cocoa. Warm that up in the back of your hand. now I want to blend this out with my Pat McGrath. Oh, it doesn't, I think it's just called a buffing brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of what's left on my hand from my concealer and foundation and all that, because I don't want it to be too dark since I already have bronzer on my face. Before I actually do that though, I'm gonna blend out this concealer first. So yeah, you know, the whole thing with the lights was creepy, and it's annoying because I'm like, all right, yeah, I've been watching a little bit too many ghost stories and shit, but damn, don't make me catch a heart attack. And then on top of that, I did have a crazy ass nightmare last night. Like, I had a nightmare that I was staying at a haunted house for like a weekend, and I was shook. Oh my god, yo, I saw a video today. I just started talking out of nowhere. It's because I'm already comfortable with this technique, like just with my complexion. It's just my eyeshadow where I really need to focus on. But yeah, I saw this video today, well, 2 videos with these perverted ass Uber drivers. Like, what is going on? The first one that I saw, the dude was literally touching himself while the girl was in the back seat. Oh my god, it's freaking disgusting. The second one, the guy was literally trying to, he just kept like reaching behind his chair, and he just kept touching her leg, but she wasn't like doing anything about, like, she was telling him to stop and stuff, but because she was so polite with it, he kept on, and he kept giving her the excuse like, oh, I lost my phone, I'm just looking for it. And she's like, I'll find it for you, I'll find it for you, don't worry. He just kept on and on and on and on and on. Like, he just kept reaching back there because she was sitting right behind his chair, and he kept trying to touch her. Like, come on. And it's so disgusting. Like, bro, she's telling you no and you continue on. What's the matter with you? Oh my god, it makes me sick. I'm nice and blended, and I'm just gonna blend out with that Pat McGrath buffing brush. And I'm just adding like the tiniest bit of the milk foundation if I need it. So now with powder, I'm gonna set with my translucent powder from Mercier in the color Honey. And I'm gonna take Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. I don't really like to set the rest of my face with a lighter powder or around my mouth with a lighter powder. On top of that milk foundation, I'm gonna go in with that same Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. Okay, so this isn't enough. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury in number 4. There we go. Now it's giving me that. I think I'm gonna go with Daiquiri Dip and Fuego Flush from Fenty Beauty. I'm going with a little bit of Hot Flush Sephora collection, and I'm just gonna put that right on top of that cream blush just to set it. Wow, Robert Welsh is a genius. I didn't even use every single one of his techniques, but goddamn, like, my makeup is looking very, very good. I don't even feel like I need to put setting spray on, and he usually doesn't. Wow, okay. We're gonna go back in with the eyes. I'm just gonna add a little bit more white because we lost it when we were blending our concealer and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna, actually, no, I don't use white. I always use motherfucker. I'm gonna try Caramelized from the Too Faced Peach palette. This color is really pretty in the inner corners. I never really did anything like this because, you know, everybody just uses, you know, just a bright color. And I know, like, yeah, some people would like to add some pops of color, but I just love the way all of these go together. I'm gonna apply some lashes. I'm gonna show you guys the lip. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the final look, you guys. I'm back with my lashes and the rest of my makeup on because I was having the craziest malfunction. I'm not gonna say, but I'm really tired of spending my money on inconsistent palettes. I'm not talking about the Too Faced, but because the Too Faced palette was given to me, but the color that I was trying to apply on, it was like that peachy orangey color I was trying to apply on. It just wasn't really sitting and my eyes kept tearing and I had to use another palette. I don't want to say which palette it is. But I did find a similar color that was going on a lot stronger, but it was just coming out very patchy. No matter how many layers I put on and when I would blend it out, it would just become all patchy and fucking annoying. So if anyone can recommend any colorful, consistent eyeshadow palettes that every single shadow in the palette is amazing, because I'm tired of buying these palettes where there's a few good shades and then there's a few of the shades that just doesn't freaking work, and it's so frustrating. So freaking frustrating to go through that. The lashes that I use, these are from AliExpress. These are just like $2 little lashes, but I bought them in, like, I bought a good amount, like about 20 pairs for myself and for my clients, because I do makeup applications and everything. But they come in this little glittery container. They come in this glittery container, pink glittery container. The style is E12. On my lips, I use my Morphe lip liner in Vibes, my Sephora Collection lip liner in Molasses, and my Sephora Collection jelly melt in Foxy Drop. So yes, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a beautiful positive comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon.